Hi there guys, welcome to Such Is Life, a channel dedicated to exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy revolving around it. On this channel, we will delve into a variety of topics related to life and how we live it, including personal growth, relationships, and the search for meaning and purpose. Whether you are a seasoned philosopher or just starting to think about the big questions in life, we hope you will join us on this journey of discovery and self-exploration. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the mysteries of life together. In today's discussion, we'll be using AI to explore the philosophical and psychological approaches to finding the perfect partner in life. Have you ever wondered if there's someone out there who's meant to be your other half, your soulmate? Or do you think that finding the perfect partner is simply a matter of practical steps, like actively seeking out social opportunities and using online dating services? But what about attachment theory? Have you considered how your early experiences with caregivers may impact how you approach relationships in adulthood? Are you aware of your own attachment style, and do you know how to look for someone who is compatible with it? And what about values and ethics? Do you believe that finding the perfect partner also means finding someone who shares your own moral and ethical values, and who is committed to living a life based on those values? Ultimately, finding the perfect partner is a complex and multifaceted process, one that requires a combination of philosophical and psychological approaches, as well as practical steps and self-awareness. So, let's dive deeper into these different approaches and explore how they can help you find the partner who is truly meant for you. From a philosophical perspective, the ancient Greek philosopher Plato believed in the concept of soulmates or other halves who are destined to be together. According to this view, each person has a complementary half that they must find in order to achieve true happiness and fulfillment in life. In order to find this other half, one must search for someone who shares the same values, interests, and goals, and who complements their strengths and weaknesses. This idea of soulmates has been further developed and expanded upon by other philosophers throughout history. Plato's idea of soulmates, or other halves, comes from his dialogue The Symposium, where the philosopher Aristophanes explains a myth about the origin of love. According to the myth, humans were originally created as complete beings with 2 faces, 4 arms, and 4 legs. These beings were powerful and self-sufficient, and as a result, they became arrogant and disobeyed the gods. In response, Zeus split them in half, creating 2 separate beings with the goal of humbling them and making them more dependent on one another. The idea of soulmates, therefore, is rooted in this belief that humans were once whole beings that were separated into 2 halves. Plato believed that the ultimate goal of human existence is to find one's other half and become whole again, which can only be achieved through love and companionship. In order to find this other half, Plato believed that one must search for someone who shares the same values, interests, and goals, and who complements their strengths and weaknesses. This means that finding the perfect partner is not simply a matter of physical attraction or romantic compatibility, but rather a deeper connection that involves a shared purpose and mutual understanding. Furthermore, Plato believed that true love is not just a feeling, but a higher form of love that involves a spiritual connection between 2 people. This type of love, known as platonic love, is based on a shared intellectual and spiritual connection, rather than physical desire or attraction. The idea of soulmates has been further developed and expanded upon by other philosophers throughout history, such as the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, who believed that the search for a soulmate is an essential part of human existence. According to Nietzsche, the search for a soulmate is a way of transcending one's own limitations and achieving a higher level of being. From a psychological perspective, the concept of attachment theory is often used to understand how individuals form and maintain relationships. Attachment theory is a psychological concept that is often used to understand how individuals form and maintain relationships. This theory suggests that individuals develop attachment styles based on their early experiences with caregivers, which can impact how they approach relationships in adulthood. According to attachment theory, individuals with a secure attachment style tend to have positive beliefs about themselves and others, and are more comfortable with intimacy and vulnerability in relationships. They are also better able to communicate their needs and emotions in a relationship, and are less likely to feel threatened or overwhelmed by their partner's emotions. In contrast, individuals with an avoidant attachment style tend to have negative beliefs about themselves and others, and may struggle with trust and intimacy. They may have a fear of dependence and vulnerability in relationships, and may avoid close relationships altogether. Individuals with an anxious attachment style, on the other hand, tend to have a negative view of themselves and a positive view of their partners. They may be overly dependent on their partners and may feel anxious or insecure when their partner is not available or responsive. Understanding your own attachment style is important in finding the perfect partner because it can help you identify potential sources of conflict and compatibility in your relationships. For example, if you have an avoidant attachment style, you may be better suited to a partner who is more independent and less needy. If you have an anxious attachment style, you may benefit from a partner who is more supportive and reassuring. Furthermore, research has shown that individuals are more likely to form relationships with partners who have a similar attachment style. This is because people tend to feel more comfortable and secure with others who share their attachment style, and may be more likely to form a long-term and fulfilling relationship. Now that we understand these philosophical and psychological approaches, we must also be open in taking practical steps to find the perfect partner. These may include actively seeking out social opportunities, using online dating services, and being open to meeting new people from a variety of backgrounds and with different interests and personalities. It is also important to communicate openly and honestly with potential partners, to be patient and willing to compromise, and to prioritize mutual respect, trust, and kindness in all relationships. Another important psychological approach to finding the perfect partner is to cultivate self-awareness and self-reflection. This means taking the time to understand your own needs, desires, and values, as well as your own strengths and weaknesses. By doing this, you will be better able to recognize when you have found a compatible partner who complements your own qualities and traits, and who shares your goals and values. Philosophical approaches to finding the perfect partner can also include the idea of ethical and moral compatibility. This means looking for a partner who shares your own moral and ethical values, and who is committed to living a life based on those values. For example, if you value honesty, integrity, and kindness, you may want to look for a partner who shares those same values and who is committed to living a life based on those principles. Ultimately, the key to finding the perfect partner lies in a combination of philosophical and psychological approaches, as well as practical steps and self-awareness. By being open to new experiences, actively seeking out social opportunities, and cultivating a deep understanding of your own needs and desires, you can increase your chances of finding a partner who is truly compatible with you on all levels. And by prioritizing mutual respect, trust, and kindness in all your relationships, you can build a strong and fulfilling partnership that will last a lifetime. As we conclude our discussion on finding the perfect partner from both a philosophical and psychological perspective, it is important to remember that relationships are a crucial part of a fulfilling life. While it is true that no relationship is perfect, and every partnership has its own unique challenges, having a supportive and loving partner can greatly enhance our well-being and quality of life. It is essential to approach relationships with an open and growth-oriented mindset, recognizing that we are all imperfect and capable of growth and change. This means being willing to communicate openly and honestly with our partners, and actively seeking out opportunities to learn and grow together. By doing so, we can develop deep connections with our partners that are built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to personal and relational growth. However, it is also important to remember that relationships are not the only source of fulfillment and meaning in life. Pursuing individual interests, spending time with friends and family, and engaging in meaningful work or hobbies are all essential parts of a well-rounded and fulfilling life. By cultivating a balance between our relationships and other aspects of our lives, we can ensure that we are living life to the fullest and creating a strong foundation for long-term happiness and fulfillment. In the end, the quality of our relationships and our lives is determined by how we approach and respond to the challenges and joys that life presents. By being intentional about our choices, embracing growth and change, and seeking balance in all aspects of our lives, we can create fulfilling and meaningful relationships that enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. So there you go, folks. Thanks for joining us on Such Is Life channel for this brief thought experiment. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy with us. Remember, life is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and there is always more to learn and discover. We encourage you to continue thinking deeply about the big questions in life and to seek out new experiences and perspectives that can help you to grow and evolve. We look forward to sharing more insights and ideas with you on future episodes of Such Is Life. If you like the content, we would love to hear your comments below, and remember to have a healthy discussion so we all can benefit together. We would appreciate it if you could share, like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be updated with our upcoming thought-provoking discussions on this channel. One small gesture from you means the world to us as we try to navigate our own YouTube life. Until next time, guys, take care and keep exploring the mysteries of life.